What is the perception of these two? Perception of people working as IAS and IES. Most sought after job of engineers and non-engineers is IAS. If you have your personality more tuned towards technical aspect, then I would say think seriously, think sincerely with regard to IAS. What is their expectation in reality? What is the lifestyle? What is the type of life there in those segments when engineering graduates opt for such domains? As part of your career options available for engineering graduates, you have option for taking up a job, or you have option for going in for higher studies. Okay. Within job, particularly for core branch of engineering like civil, mechanical, and even computer science, electronics, and others, you have options of taking up job in multinational companies or maybe national companies, or maybe for higher studies you can opt for like IAS or maybe Indian Engineering Services, and some people even may opt for PSUs. Okay. So here in this video, many a times students have been asking, sir, what is the perception of these two? Perception of people working as IAS and IES, engineering services, and people working in PSU. So I thought, why not we have a discussion, brief discussion on the lifestyle, the perception, the job roles and responsibilities of people working or taking up their career as IAS, administrative service, engineering services, and those who work in public sector units. So I'm very sure this video is going to provide you necessary inputs, insights, so that you can it can help you facilitate making a decision whether should you go for IAS or not, should you go for IAS or not, or PSUs or not. So my dear students, welcome to GFG. This is Dr. Khalil Khan, and today's session I'm going to focus on the roles and responsibilities, the expectation versus realities, and the common perceptions of people working in administrative service, engineering services, and PSUs. What is their expectation in reality? What is the lifestyle? What is the type of life there in those segments when engineering graduates opt for such domains? Okay, so let's quickly try to have a review of it. But before that, this is a small information with regard to the batches that are available at GFG platform for CSIT and DA. We have weekday batch started from 16th April, and then we have CSIT and DA batch weekend batch, which is going to start on 26th April on Saturday. Okay, both for CSIT and DA. So coming to Indian Administrative Service, most of the people, particularly from North India, they basically aspire for taking up their career in administrative service. One of the most sought after career option of engineers and also non-engineers because of its immense benefits, immense advantages, you can say. I mean, the roles and responsibilities include bureaucratic roles in administration. It involves in policy making and basic public management. Okay, but what is the popular perception? It is considered one of the most prestigious government job. That's what I said, most sought after job of engineers and non-engineers is IAS, Indian Administrative Service, because you enjoy a lot of benefits in there, a lot of power and influence, a position with a lot of power and influence. But when it comes to engineering services, the major responsibility there you would see is focused on government jobs in sectors like railways, telecommunication, and defense, etc. So in these domains you basically have to, but the examination for cracking IAS is equally tough as in comparison to IAS, right? But there the competition is only within engineers, and for IAS you have global competition, I mean engineers as well as non-engineers. But here it is only limited to engineers. The popular perception is job for engineers with technical expertise, known for stability and and you have to shoulder a good amount of responsibility for engineering services. Okay, and coming to PSUs, public sector units or public sector undertakings, the roles and responsibilities include like doing core engineering related jobs, dealing with management, administrative roles in government owned organizations or corporations. The important highlights of this is high salary package. Attraction of this PSU job is high salary packages and a lot of core benefits, and the prestige of working in large national companies like BHEL, BARC, and NTPC. You popularly called Maha Ratna, Navratna, and Mini Ratna, like that. Okay, so that is a popular perception. Now, coming to the expectations and versus the reality for IAS officers. The expectation, people those who are trying to prepare for IAS, their expectation is that they have influential positions with a great impact on policy and society, high respect and social status. That's what people basically get attracted towards IAS. But in reality, there are some problems also, drawbacks also. You have to spend long working hours, and the most important part of this, for which you have to basically consider, is frequent transfers. Lot of political pressures. Okay, strain between personal and professional life. There's a lot of strain. A lot of balancing has to be done between professional life and personal life. Because of transfers, your family will get influenced. If your wife is also working, then basically you may be working at some place and she may be working at other place when you get frequent transfers. And the major challenge will be school education, or maybe college education of your kids, of your children. That may also get hampered because of that. So that is the reality. Now, coming to the expectation and reality of services, engineering services. Expectation is that you will get a technical role in prestigious government sector, opportunities to work on significant national infrastructure projects. You are going to get immense experience, a lot of good experience, because of this working environment or the ecosystem that you work in for engineering core sectors. But what is the reality? Often confined to routine work and departmental roles. You may not like this. Some people who have the craving for working in technical domain, pure technical aspect, they may get frustrated. I have seen personally many of my friends who have resigned basically from this because of their administrative roles and administrative responsibilities, because they were saying, sir, we don't have much of technical side to work on. So routine work and departmental roles. Some people may not appreciate that. Limited decision making autonomy compared to IAS. So you won't have that much social status or power as compared to IAS in engineering services. Coming to PSUs. The main attraction for PSU job is great salary package and job security. That is the major thing. Job security. Career growth and stability with excellent work-life balance. The most important and attractive point for PSUs. The reality is slow career progression. Career growth is slow, right? Depending on the organization. Bureaucratic red tape and rigid hierarchies can limit flexibility. So if you are a kind of person who want quick growth in the ladder of career options or career path, then basically this may act as a hurdle for your career growth. Okay. So that is the expectation and reality for this. Now coming to salary comparison for the three domains or three sectors. For IAS, pay scales based on 7th pay commission, very high package. You may also get additional perks and facilities like housing, car, domestic help. So lot of power, lot of lucrative benefits as far as IAS is concerned. Now coming to IAS, pay scales based on 7th pay equally like IAS, but engineering roles in government projects come with allowances for technical expertise. So that is another attraction for you. So I would recommend these two as basically on par, I can say. But PSUs, competitive salary packages, may not be 7th pay, but if competitive, including bonuses, perks and job security. So as such, I would say, as far as salaries and compensations are concerned, essentially all the three are best. All the three are best. And that is why majority of the gate crackers, those people who crack gate, they also even think of going in for PSU jobs because of the security. Okay. So that is about the salary compensation of the three. Now when you come to the lifestyle, what impact it is going to have in the three roles. IAS, high workload and constant relocation. That is the major challenge for you. Pressure from work and political obligations, limited personal time. As we could see, this is the major lacuna, major drawback with regard to IAS. Now coming to IAS, more predictable working hours than IAS. So you can predict, you can have anticipations, greater focus on technical work with less public responsibility. And coming to PSU, often work in a corporate setup, and good work-life balance, stable working environment. So as far as life balance is concerned between professional life and personal life, a PSU job is one of the best option I would recommend, I would say. Okay. And job satisfaction and growth. As far as social status is concerned, those of you who are craving for social status, IAS is the best option. Influential job. Career progression depends on seniority and political influence. That is a challenge. Okay, if you are having a good political influence, then you can progress in the career path. IAS job satisfaction is often related to the technical challenges and the national impact. So if there is a much growth, if the government is spending a lot of projects, lot of funding is there much higher at a higher level, then basically IAS job is much of satisfaction. Growth is lower than IAS but stable. And as far as PSU is concerned, growth opportunities can be competitive depending on the company and your role. So generally stable but may feel monotonous over time. So you can have monotonicity basically in both PSU as well as IAS. And that is the reason I have seen, particularly from IAS, I have seen a lot of my friends dropping out, working for 1 year, 2 years, coming out. One of my friend basically, he's in telecommunication group, and he's a good friend of mine, and he used to say that he's almost at the top level in the IAS stream of telecommunication, but he say, I have forgotten everything with regard to technical. I'm more into administrative side, managerial side. So that is a drawback. He doesn't like, he's not appreciative of it, but he say, I'm helpless, I cannot change. So you have to think carefully with regard to that. If you have your personality more tuned towards technical aspect, then I would say think seriously, think sincerely with regard to IAS. Okay. Final thought. All the three career paths offer job security, prestige and growth. The best choice depends on individual preference. That is what I said, individuality. You have the craving for leadership, IAS. Technical expertise, IAS. Stability and pay. You want a good work balance between family and professional life, then basically PSU job. Success depends on aligning your career aspirations with personal goals and work-life preferences. So essentially, you have to evaluate, you have to carry out a sort of SWOT analysis. What are your strengths and weaknesses? What are your personal traits? What are your plans as far as career options? Where do you want to see 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Which career path you want to basically progress? Accordingly, then you have to align yourself with the career options. So basically, boys and girls, this inputs is essentially for those engineering graduates who are in second year, third year, and who are basically planning for their career options. Okay. So align your goals with your personality and then work hard towards achieving it. That's what I would say. Work hard towards achieving it. Then finally, coming to the GATE courses, boys and girls, the GATE courses are in high progression at GFG, right? So people are opting for 1 year core program, 2 years program, 3 years program for writing GATE 2026, 27, 28. Already batches have started, and there is a discount festival going on, 40% discount offer on 1 year course at 5,999, 5,999, and DA 1 year course at the same rate. Okay. So this is what I have for this session on comparison between, relative comparison between IAS, IAS and PSU jobs. So my dear student boys and girls, particularly those who are in first year, second year and third year of engineering, and those who are aspiring to make up their career options, plan their career options. So think carefully and act accordingly. But invariably I would say, whether or not you are going to do MTech, whether or not you are planning to do MTech or not, or higher studies or not, my sincere advice in respect of all this is, do plan or do prepare for GATE if you intend to go for IAS or if you intend to go for PSU. And if you are intending for going for IAS, administrative service, then right from first year, right from second year, you make a very strong and very hard preparation with regard to IAS so that you can crack at the earliest and enter into your dream job, enter into your dream career. So whatever it is, whether it is administrative service or engineering services or public sector unit, you have to work very hard because of the global extreme competition, right? So unless and until you work hard, you can't survive in this market. Okay, so this is what I have from my side in this video session. I am sure this will definitely give you some insights to plan your career. Thank you so much. Take care.